taking a deep breath this morning and just sharing with you some words from young Pueblo and some short crystal bowl. When things get tough, remember that we are not building something small. We are building a palace of peace within our own hearts. It takes determination and effort to complete something of such beauty and magnitude. We are works in progress. Works in progress is what we are. It's been a journey these few years, coming to a new place. Well, an old place, familiar place, but new place after being in California and now here on the East Coast. Remembering my sister this week. And just envisioning my future, which is a day at a time these days, but so grateful to be close to my family, my mom, my nieces, my cousins, aunts, uncles, friends. And so from this distance, each day, I commit to a practice. Sometimes that practice goes well, other days I don't do it. And when I read these words this morning, it reminded me of the importance of being gentle with ourselves, especially in these times. So the last piece of this that I'll share with you from Young Pueblo is, when you want to change yourself, do not change everything at once. Pick a few things to focus on first. Setting yourself up for success is key. Trying to change too many things at once is sometimes overwhelming, and especially in this moment, there's changes all around us. So to try to run more, do more, maybe we just have to accept waking up some mornings and not doing that exercise or not making that healthy smoothie, but knowing that tomorrow's a new day and it can happen. So being consistent with a few changes, applying them in your life until they become integrated as new positive habits, helps you build a strong foundation for future transformations. Setting yourself up for victory helps you build momentum. It makes the consistency required to achieve greater goals in the future much more attainable. So as I sit here in the sunshine and the morning light, and I think about the small practices that I put into place years ago that still remain, and that each I've added little ones on, but one that served me well from when I remember this when I relocated to Sacramento. I had a morning practice where I would get up early, I would journal for a few minutes, have my cup of coffee, sit under the trees. And some days I'd ride my bicycle. I tried to make that a daily practice, but it was always challenging. So then I was like, oh, I'm not doing well, beating myself up over it. And now I'm at the point where, I have about 5 practices I do every morning. And then sometimes I add a new one in. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. I've been walking more, so that's a practice that I've had to think about because the weather affects that. Here in New England, where I was in San Diego, that was a little bit easier. It was pretty consistent. Though right now, for my friends and family in San Diego, I know it's really hot. In California, I'm sending lots of love with all the fires and the heat. And to Iowa, the windstorms have devastated families and homes there. So sending out love and prayers there. So thank you for listening in for a few minutes, and I wish you all a beautiful day, and to be gentle with yourselves as these times call on us to live from the heart. And some days living from the heart means just taking a break and sitting outside and breathing, or playing with your children, which I get to have the joy of playing with my great nieces, and one of the gifts and blessings that I have in this space. Namaste.